coming to you with another tutorial. Pre-pooing, I can do it. So let's go ahead and get started. I normally pre-poo my hair about once a month. Once a month or every 6 weeks. I pre-poo with a protein type treatment. I do this, it's a pre-poo because it's done before your normal shampoo or washing process. So I'll show you what I do, what I use, and show you how I apply it. So let's go ahead and get started. I use about, the ingredients I use is mayo, avocado, egg, and honey. So I use about a cup of mayo, real simple, and I mix that. I use a half of avocado, and I basically just kind of cut it up in the inside of the shell, mix it up in the shell. I'll show you the other half. And I like to mix it up in the shell just because it gives me better control over it. So I mash it up in the shell, and I mix that in together. Avocado is great for my hair. I like the oils that it gives me, so I always add a half a ripe avocado. So I mix that together. And I use regular mayo. Make sure you use regular mayo. You want all the fats and all the goodies from the regular mayo. So I mix that together until it's pretty well blended. Then I add in my egg. This is your extra protein. Add that in. Still while mixing it pretty vigorously. Give it a good whipping. From there, I'm just going to squeeze this in, but I probably add about a couple tablespoons of honey. Honey gives my hair the shine that I look for. So I usually add a little honey, and I like the way it makes the mixture kind of stick together when I am applying. So that's about, I estimate that to be roughly about a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. I mix that all in together. You want to make sure it's really mixed. You can mix it however you want. Some people choose a blender. Some people choose, to put it to use a hand mixer. I mix it by hand just because that's just the way I like to do it. So whatever way you want to do it, mix it. So after it's all good mixed, then I will show you how to apply it. So I like to work my hair into 4 different sections. 2 sections in the front, 2 sections in the back. So starting with the first section on dry hair, I separate the hair into smaller sections, making sure to clip the hair out of the way. Taking the first small section, I apply a good amount of the mixture, working it from ends to roots. Now while I'm working this mixture in, I make sure to detangle as I'm working it through. So making sure I get the ends well, I get a bit more mixture, get the ends, and make sure that the hair is completely saturated. As you can see, the hair is just basically melting apart. The tangles are melting away, and the hair is completely saturated. Moving on to the next section, let's try it again. Again, separating the hair into smaller sections. I basically take a good amount of mixture and work from ends to roots, making sure I apply enough to where the hair is completely saturated. Getting those ends, it's very important to make sure that you get the ends of your hair. Now here's a tip. If you don't like the smell of the mixture, you can apply some essential oils, or you can make sure that you don't apply it too closely to the roots, and the smell will not carry over when you rinse out. But since I'm washing out and my mud wash that I use actually takes over the smell of the mixture, I don't worry about it. So I apply pretty close to the roots. Next section. So as you can see, it's going to be about, my hair is going to be in 3 different sections that I apply this mixture in. So I'll take this and making sure I apply a good amount, working in while detangling. As you can see, this mixture, when I'm working it in, it detangles my hair pretty quickly. So by the time it's time for me to actually put my wash in, it'll be pretty detangled. So applying to the very last section, making sure I get all of the mixture in. And if there's any chunks of avocado, make sure you just work that in, because avocado is a soft, it just works right into the hair. And you basically are done with that first section. So as you can see, my hair is pretty well saturated. And I take that, I twist it up and get it out the way. So I will apply the same method to the remaining 3 sections. And I'll do that and I'll come back and show you what it looks like. So my hair is completely finished and it's completely saturated. So what I do is I take a plastic shower cap and I let the mixture sit on my hair for about 45 minutes to an hour. I completely rinse out with water and I do my normal shampoo method. That's it. Thank you for watching.